Good evening. Hey, happy Memorial Day. We are live. Monday Night Real Flight. Monday Night Real Flight. We are live. Let's go flying. Let's get rid of the annoying boxes. There we go. We've got a special edition for Memorial Day, early time. Hope you're all having a great day. Hi, Paul McNeil. First person in the room. Thank you for being here, Paul. Hope you had a great day. Got the T-28 out. Flaps down. Back to the sky. We are gonna fly. Did you get to go fly this weekend, Paul? Helicopter or otherwise? Sounds good, Paul. Jump in and fly, why don't you? Room in the sky for as many as we want. Well, I think it's the number 16. You flew your helicopter today. That's great, man. That's great. I ran the RC cars around the backyard. Hi, Jeff. How are you today, sir? Happy Memorial Day today. We honor all the ones who have served or have lost their life in the military, have since perished. We thank you. We owe you the deepest amount of gratitude. Uh-oh, throttle. Woo. There we go. Figured I'd start out with a Trojan. Get in a few flights before other people jump in. A few landings anyways. I have the 1.2 version of this bird from eFlight, and it is just amazing. Just amazing. I don't know if I could do that with it, but it does fly very nice. So do you guys follow Ultimate Rebuilds? Hi, EQ. If you follow that guy on Ultimate Rebuilds, you'll know that they crashed the 401 that they've been working on for such a long time. They had a landing gear stick and they had to put it down on the belly. I saw the Real Urban Legend is in the room. We like the same plane. EQ, I hope you had a great weekend. It was nice to have an extra day. Another day of doing nothing. Well, no, actually, I gave the dog a bath this morning. That's a job. Imagine if you gave Tuco a bath. It's probably a big deal. Our dog Sadie, she really needed it though. Got out there and scrubbed her down good twice. She looks a lot better. We are watching Ty. Man, has he improved. Hi, CVO. Hi, David. How are you tonight? Hopefully the sound is okay tonight, guys. I know I've been having issues with it. So let me know if the sound is okay. Yep, Crystal, if you're out there, hello. Wow, very nice tie. Another week or two and you're going to be wanting to get out to the field with one of these. Yes, sir. Oh, great. Great. Good deal. Hanger 79 has entered the flying. He's got the T28 1.1. Thank you for joining us, Hanger 79. Very nice tie. Nice, using that rudder. Use that rudder. Make those yaw turns. Oh, very nice. Ty's going to have it down pat. He's going to be putting wings on all of his cars. They sell it. He's going to print conversion kits. No internet. Wah, wah. Just on your phone, Paul? No, nothing but rain and wind. Oh, man. Well, don't get the truck dirty, David. Have you had your truck a year yet, David? Did you get it? You got it last summer? Paul Ballard. Paul Ballard from the great up there far north. How dare I say white right now because it's not white. How are you, sir? Oh, awesome, Ty. You're printing a plane right now. That is great. That couldn't be a better situation. Been working on my P40. Cool, Paul. Got it last Christmas. Okay. That's awesome. Looks like Ty's trying to get rid of that name Crash Bandicoot. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Back to the grind tomorrow, yep. Well, at least you don't have to get the truck unstuck first thing. Lyndon RC. How are you, Lyndon? I have to say that the real urban legend Ty has really improved. He's going to be saying, give me that little duet and let's go. Yeah, I hope you guys can get out and get a little video. He's looking like he's ready. CVO Hobo has entered the fine area with a UMX Timber-X. What a great choice. Woohoo! Oh. Hi, JCB. Ty is still trying to tell him to put him up. You tell him. Hope you're doing well, JCB. Ty is doing great. Warbirds only? Nah, you can fly whatever you want, man. Definitely fly whatever you want. Yeah, I don't. When he did his live stream, I don't think. Well, I couldn't hear him, and I know his volume wasn't on. He said so in his stream last night. Woohoo! Nice, Ty. Bro, thank you so much. Have fun. We're gonna switch to Hangar 79. We're going to switch fields later on too, guys, just so we can do some chase video stuff. Yeah, Ty's doing really good, Lyndon. You're going to be charging those batteries to that duet. Yeah, that is true, Ty. When you're inverted, the flaps aren't good. If you have enough down, or would be up when you're inverted, then it doesn't matter too much. I always go in and add a little more control to my planes. And as fast as Ty's plane was looping and rolling, I think he's been in there adjusting things too. choice, Hangar 79. That's a little 1.1. I went in there and did a little bit of modifying and made mine into the 2.0 version. It just doubled the size of it and actually looks really cool. Looks like the new Carbon Z one. Yep. There are so many things to learn, and I'm certain that he'll get it figured out. One step at a time. We don't want to bombard him with too much stuff at once, you know. Hopefully, he'll be skilled enough on this game to go out and have a very successful first flight with an RC plane. Can't jump in, leaving the field. Well, that's awesome, Victor. That's awesome that you got to go fly today and that you're just leaving the field. Be safe in that traffic, my friend. Crash Bandicoot. I we all have a friend at the field that we called Crash. It seemed like he crashed every time we went out. Spencer. Hi, Spencer. All right, Victor. Well, be careful on the freeway. And to watch out for those police chases, all right? I'm sure there's at least one or two happening. Nice landing. Off in the grass landing. It can handle it. Yeah, I went out there this morning and I gave my dog a bath, and she seemed so happy about 2 hours later that I gave her another one. Nice, Hangar 79. Very nice flying, sir. Very good flying. So anything new? Do you like that little B2 that Horizon Hobby came out with? Oh, you're getting a lot better, Ty. That's for sure. Definitely getting better. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. You know, Ty, if you open a real flight window on Thursdays, you know I'll be joining up to fly for you. Pizza tonight. That's cool, Paul. Very nice, Hangar 79. Scott Morgan, you're not late. I started early. How are you tonight, Scott? Very nice, Hangar 79. Very, very, very good flying, sir. Let's see what CVO's doing. Good, got to go out and fly this AM. Nice, man. The field you go to, is that like East Las Vegas, Northeast Las Vegas? What part of town is that in, Scott? Ooh, very nice loop, David. CVO always has some smooth fingers. Very nice flying, sir. Watch out for that windsock. El Dorado, Dry Lake, southeast, pretty much Boulder City. Cool. Nice. Nice. Oh, man. Flying Tiger. How are you tonight, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. Had a great day. So, do any of you have family members that have lost their life fighting for this country. Dads, grandfathers, brothers, uncles, cousins. My grandfather was killed in World War II. My mother was 8 months old. But I feel really fortunate because, I had both sets of grandparents up until I was 40 years old. Uncle James in Vietnam. Hi, Tim Smith. Happy Memorial Day. And both my uncles went to Vietnam. They both came back. And they're both still here. To Uncle James, EQ, God bless him. Thank you for making the ultimate sacrifice. Exactly right, Flying Tiger. Exactly right. And David is just killing the Cuban 8s there for a second. Nice inverted flight, David. That little plane will do about anything you ask it to. Nice, Tim. Mad Scientist Dell. So tired but here. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. Hope you had a great weekend. CVO, thank you so much. Bump down the list. Let's see if Ty is flying again. Bump down to Scott. See what Scott is flying. Finally got the body fully printed. Oh, nice, man. That's nice. That's going to be pretty dang cool, man. There we go. Scott is off in the Mustang. I agree. I agree, David. It'd be nice to have some good sales. Woohoo! Nice flying, Scott. Gluing the body up at the moment. So what do you use, Dell? CA? Epoxy? Gorilla Glue? Nice flying, Scott. Need more cool airplanes for the simulator. They don't have one of the ones you want? I wish somebody'd make an air truck. You ever seen an air truck? They had one at Joe Null. That guy Just Plain Crazy had some photos or a video of it. Oh, nice, Dell. Oh, the wingtip gotcha. Nice flying, Scott. Woo! That thing's called a Mustang Extra 300. It can do rolling circles. There we go. Oh, belly lander. Yeah, I wonder what everybody else uses, Dell. Side grip 16. That sounds pretty cool. That's very true, David. If I don't have the model you fly in here, I just get a blue generic little thing. And then I'm like, somebody tell me what it is. Nice. Yeah, I get lost in those swap pages because I start like just wandering off from what I was there, what I intended to do there, right? And then all of a sudden I start reading something, and then I don't download anything, and 2 hours have gone by, and I've like accomplished nothing. Great flying, Scott. Putting that P-51 through its paces. I'm easily distracted, you know. Squirrel! Man, very nice flying, Scott. Up and close and very cool, man. Uh-oh. There's a couple people that have little blue planes in here now. I'm left in the dark. Scott, great flying, sir. Let's move down the list to Flying Tiger, who has a little blue plane to me. So if y'all know what he's flying, let me know, because it drives me crazy that I don't know. Some of you might have not noticed, but I trimmed a little bit off. I did it. Gave a little haircut. I almost did more, but I stopped right there. Just because, you know, I don't want to get carried away. Little at a time. It's 91 degrees outside. Look at that. It was warm today. Flying Tiger. Some beautiful action tonight. Oh, nice flying, sir. You guys are awesome. Some excellent pilots in here. Yeah, you're welcome. I checked it tonight before I went on, and it looked like it was doing all right. Got my Beham Jam 60-inch J3 Cub out today for the maiden. Flew great. Little on the breezy side, but I like it. That's very nice, Jeff. That is very cool. Did any of you happen to see the picture that Bobby posted of his 40% Cub? The blue one? Wow. Wow. That was nice. That might have been on Facebook. Is it just you, or did Bill lose some audio? No, I'm good. Hey, Shadow. Have a good flying. Thank you, sir. I was gonna ask you, Shadow. Did insurance cover your windshield for the truck or the Envoy, or I can't remember what it was. I think it was a GM product. Audio is good. Thank you, Scott. Lyndon, there are some great pilots in here. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm trying to pull the microphone up to, closer to me. And I know last week when Lori kept telling me it was low. Hey, have a good night, Shadow. Have a great week too, man. And take care. I had the extra camera hooked up for a little bit, and that just made everything go wonky. All of a sudden, it was using that camera for a microphone. It's on your end, Dell. It's probably better that way. Kenny! That's good. I'm glad, Jeff. How are you doing, Kenny? Yeah, Ty, as far as flying techniques and little things, uh, JCB is absolutely correct, man. If you're gonna fly inverted, the flaps are a no go, man. Put the flaps up, put the gear up, it'll fly much better. It's like a different airplane, really. And if you have the same radio as I do, right? The flaps is going to be this little knob. You turn it up or down. I saw a radio like this on Marketplace for $40, and it had the little scroll wheel. That little scroll wheel right here, like a new one. I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, and as far as the gear, put the landing gear up, it's going to be one of these two flippy things up here, toggle switches. Nice, Flying Tiger. Thank you, sir. Let's rotate back up the hill. Go back up here and watch Hangar 79. He's taking a break. Go right to CVO. Keep the action hot. Coming in hot with the Viper. Nice. Ooh, that's a good size Viper. Scott Settle's enemy. A Viper. Yeah, exactly. You know, the more you can fly the course, you know, take off, make your circuit, come around, cut the throttle, land, roll out, take off. You know, once you can do that over and over and over again without an issue on the sim, you're ready to grab that duet from Lyndon and go. You guys will have so much fun. You're flying the 2-meter T-28? Nice. Thank you, Flying Tiger. Seems to be a great choice tonight. And flaps down. Slow flight. Gear down. CVO is always impressive. Flies so smooth. XXL Vet has entered. JCB has entered. And CVO has lost his rudder. He's doing a darn good job of keeping in the air with no rudder. There we go. Awesome, guys. I need to get a drink. I need a drink. I'll be right back. Alrighty, drinking in. Gotta stay hydrated. You betcha. Oh, there we go. 0 calories, 0 sugars, 0 taste. Whew. Don't start that. I'll have to go fix coffee. Trying to cut back on the caffeine. Yes, sir, it is. A lot smoother. Very nice, David. Less filling. Well, it certainly doesn't taste great. I mean, it's okay. For what it costs, I should just drink wine and alcohol, for God's sakes. At least I get something out of that. Very nice, David. Flaps as smooth as butter. Wasn't even parquet. That landing was. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very nice, David. Thank you, sir. Let's go down here to a couple pilots we haven't watched yet. This one will be JCB 72. Jim, thank you for coming in and flying. Got the big Mosquito de Havilland. Nice flying, guys. Big, beautiful warbird. So they already have the Mars Philippine boat plane down here. They put the wings on the fuselage already, and they've been cranking on it, getting it back together. Oh my gosh, no sugar Dr. Pepper. How can you be allergic to it? I mean, it's got all those really safe chemicals in there. Scott Morgan, I don't know how you got a ribbon on a warbird, but that's cool. Uh-oh, somebody took JCB out. He's got to make an emergency Mayday landing. After the show, I'm going to put on a movie called The 633 Squadron. Very cool. That sounds like a cool movie, Del. Very nice, JCB. Oh, man. Gotta keep that transmitter battery up. It's like, time to quit. I'll have to check it out. Philip Cockrum. Hi, Philip. How you doing tonight, man? Movie came out in 1964. Cool. Yeah, I've been geeking out on the old hot rod movies from the 50s. You know, where the guys actually dressed like they were a real Fonz. You know, the leather jacket in the hand, cigarette pack rolled up in their shirt, their Levi's rolled up. Those kind of hot rod dudes. All driving 32 deuces or chop 29s. They're always meeting at the battery swap complete. Nice, Flying Tiger. Nice day for... Yeah, it was. That RV-7 looked good in the sky. CVO's got a helicopter. Richard Hensley. Not one dang drop of rain, sir. Not a drop. Maybe like last month. And then we might have had 2 drops. But it's been very dry here. And we've had some fires that have been close. Right down in the wash here, just a couple miles away, they had a little 100-acre fire down in the river bottom. And then they had the Cody fire, which is up north of here a little bit. Oh, very cool, Jeff. The movie Pit Stop. I'll have to look that one up. You have one transmitter with AA batteries and one with the LiPo. Most of the older ones have NiCads. But I have had an old one that had just AA's in it. Could you imagine trusting those AA's to go fly your model that took a whole year to build out of sticks back in the day? I bet you're like, no, I want a brand new pack of Rayovacs for this sucker right now. How's the blueberry growing? Oh, Richard, it's all done. We did a harvest a couple weeks ago. Well, maybe 3 weeks ago now. And the total was 7.65 ounces. So with what I threw away from a little bit of mold, it would have been well over 8 ounces. Well over half pound. Dang. JCB, awesome flying, sir. You fly just as smooth as CVO. And you haven't even landed after your Mayday, which is awesome. Oh, had a touchdown. Time for new gear, new tail. JCB, very nice. Gear up. Right show center, sir. Nice. Woohoo. You can tell Flying Tiger changed his batteries. He's flying a lot faster. Whoa. You guys might have touched. Very nice flying, JCB. Craig Bevan! Hi, Craig. How are y'all today? Doing all right, Craig? JCB, thank you so much, sir. Let's move down to Kenny. This guy Kenny we haven't watched yet. Whoa. Kenny's got the big AT6 Texan. Wow, I've never seen a Texan do that before. Nice, Kenny. You fly very unsmooth. Nice. That's nice, Richard. No, I've seen you fly your jets, Victor. You're pretty smooth on the stick, sir. Now, maybe some of those videos way back at the parking lot, but now you got it, man. Kenny is showing off with some inverted flights. Very nice, Kenny. Nice. I agree. I agree, Ty. There's a lot of years of experience flying in this room tonight. Very nice, Kenny. You have an entourage, Kenny. Not yet, Richard. Not yet. We still have the old Toyota. I have a friend he's been divorced for a number of years, right? And of course, him and his wife own a house together. The courts have ordered them to sell it, and it's finally time for him to, sell the house, and he needs a vehicle, and I'm kind of hoping he'll pick it up from us. I mean, I kind of don't mind selling trucks to people I know because most of the time it works out pretty good. And I'm really glad that Paul McNeil got a good truck. We were hoping to get the UMX 262. I kind of had reservations of getting rid of it, Paul. But it's just like the Toyota, that we have now. I really don't want the extra insurance payment. I don't want to be insurance poor. Not good. You guys are killing it in the sky. Nice flying, guys. I don't think I've said how much I appreciate y'all being here. I do. I appreciate y'all. Nice. Nice, Dell. Oh, yeah, David, my pleasure. It is a lot of fun doing this. It's challenging for me, right? I honestly, I kind of got real nervous the first bunch of times I did it, but it's no big deal. I don't worry too much about saying dumb things now. I mean, I really can't stop myself. Was in there doing the dishes earlier, right? We don't have a dishwasher. And even if we did have a dishwasher, I wouldn't use the dang thing. I like doing them by hand. So doing the dishes, then I hear my wife go, "What are you mumbling?" So I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing that I talk to myself all the time. Oh, the Richard, the grandbaby's doing great. The grandbaby is doing awesome. In fact, let me go grab a photo real quick. All right. Yeah, she's gaining weight. Gaining weight really good. And I'll show you guys a picture. She is a very happy baby. She just loves to smile. It's kind of washed out. Sorry. Big smile. Both my kids just loved to smile when they were little. Hi, Fred. Yeah, she's getting big. That's for certain, sir. Already 11 or 12 pounds, something like that. So we got a kitty update for you. We have 4 little kitties outside. And we made the decision to wait another week before we try and start catching them. Because they're still, they're still connected to mom kitty. Still nursing. When we see them out here getting the adult food, we put regular cat food out for the cats. When we see little kittens getting up there getting some food, that's when we're going to start setting traps. Get them, yeah, not the snakes around here, Paul. There's a couple snakes around here that would eat little kittens for lunch. Probably an adult cat too. There's Hi, J-Man. How are you? Hanger 79. Thank you for flying, Hanger 79. Yeah, they are good for keeping the cats away, Richard. Or the snakes away. That's for sure. They usually don't get bit. Oh my goodness. Kenny, thank you for flying, sir. Let's see if Ty is still in here. Ty Fighter. Let's see. Scott Morgan? Okay, we'll watch Scott for a little bit and come back to Ty. Okay, Ty. Just let me know. We'll switch it back to you. Give you some more airtime. Airtime. Could JCB and Kenny have hooked up doing the wing to wing tip flying? No Chris and Lori tonight. They must be busy. Out doing their thing. It probably stopped raining, so they went out. What the heck is that, CVO? Looks like it's steam powered. That's funny. That is funny. It's pretty fast for an airship. Steampunk balloon, yeah. Ooh. Almost got. Oh, man. Yep. R.I.P. Randy. What did I miss? It does. These games are amazingly well put together. The the ones that look, like a real field, they're pretty realistic. Nice flight, Scott. JCB's got a. That was a Catalina. Thank you, Scott. Flying Tiger again. Ooh, nice hammerhead. Yep. I might have to do it. Might have to go get that cup of coffee going. Nice. Putting that Newport through its paces. Very good. Very, very good. So you pilots want to switch it up to Joe's Garage? Joe's Air Repair or something like that? Hi, Dwayne Clark. Hi, Dwayne.
Got a good one of the mama.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. That's the mama cat. That's the one that likes to give us kittens. We'll be getting rid of her pretty soon. Or not get rid of her, but get rid of her ability to have more kittens. Yeah, you know, Richard, I did hear about that. Phil Robertson, Duck Dynasty, died. You know, those guys did very well for themselves. Don't know how, but I guess a lot of people like duck calls. I think people are attracted to that kind of a show. You know, wholesome, you know, American. You know, bearded dudes. It is said here. I've been growing a beard long enough to have gotten the, you know, the duck thing, and it was always kind of strange because, I mean, although I knew about the show, I really never watched it that much. You know, I was more of an American Chopper kind of guy. Watch the Tuttles beat each other up. Duck and buck calls, yeah. Nice. Flying Tiger. Beautiful, sir. Just beautiful. I see JCB's just sitting there on the... We'll go back to Kenny. Kenny's just sitting there too. Okay, we'll watch Mr. Hangar 79 some more. Flying the 1100 millimeter T-28 Trojan. No flaps, no retractable landing gear. And boy, it does fly nice. Nice, Del. So when you're smoothing out those bodies, Del, do you use a razor to scrape the plastic back flat, kinda? You know, if you have any high spots. American Chopper was my show. They need to bring it back. Oh yeah, you're that. I did like those Billy Lane build offs and Indian Larry. At one time, Ty, I had 5 motorcycles, four dirt bikes, and a street bike. And then one of my friends was killed on his dirt bike. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Just the resin and filler after a rough sanding. Oh, Paul Sr. lives there by you. That's cool, Kenny. Tell you the truth, I'm shocked that they, built that business up as big as it was, as fast as they did, and then lost it. I think I saw a video of that, the OCC headquarters in New York, and it was empty. That's a real shame. Oh, cool. Thank you, Del. Yeah, save some of that for Thursday. Yeah, I did have a four-wheeler, but that was before I had the dirt bikes. And then it wasn't too long ago. Okay, it was '08. I bought a Kawasaki Ninja, which was totally like a midlife crisis buy. You know? The wife wasn't happy, all that kind of stuff. And then before that, after that, I traded the Ninja for a nice quad. And I had that for a few years. There's a lot of places to go on a quad. That's all right. That's all right, Ty. Yeah, CVO Hobo, you could imagine what kind of bike he had. I'll say had. I think he sold it. If I remember correctly. I can't remember the name of the channel, but I recently saw a channel where a guy buys bikes at Copart or private sale, and then he brings them home and fixes them. Goes through the whole thing of what he needs to do, orders the parts, and he's done a few Harleys. And he's gotten some great deals. Great deals. That's cool, Philip. Everything's regular. That's right. Everything's regular. Yeah, I like. I tend to like videos like that. You know. I like the videos of people doing metalwork. You know, for old vintage cars and stuff like that. There's so much you can pick up and learn, and just little things. People welding. I've been watching a lot of welding videos. JCB has got a nice looking old time plane. I didn't catch what that was. Hangar 79, thank you so much. Let's rotate down here and see if David's flying. Not yet. The real urban legend. Ty is still sitting there. Scott. No, let's rotate down and watch JCB. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty plane. Very nice, JCB. No, Philip. When did I send him a message last? A couple weeks ago. I can only send him something through Messenger, right? May 13th. May 13th, I sent him a message. So I haven't heard from him since like the first part of April. He's doing all right, though, I'm sure. The J-Man, there certainly is. I particularly like that one. I like the old-time biplanes. Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. So, Mike Bird, this is your call out if you're out there. We miss you, my friend. Call home, okay? You know, when last time Mike Bird was around, he said that he finally got a hold of Ken Bird. And I believe he was up there in Canada somewhere, right, Philip? Yep. Well, I believe his sister was going to watch his dog while he was here in the States. You know, I would hate to think that he got picked up by, you know, ICE or something like that, sent to El Salvador. And you never know nowadays. Sometimes things get a little wild. Ken is in Winnipeg. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Jim. Yeah, I know that a lot of the guys that come into Urban Legend and Linden's get-togethers, a lot of those guys fly drones. Nice and smooth. Perfect circle, JCB. Nice inverted flight. Inverted flight in one of those is not easy. You're using all the elevator in the down position. Uh-oh. Somebody crashed. Very nice, JCB. JCB, thank you so much, sir. Kenny's just parked there. Kenny's still here? Let's go see. CVO's just parked. Urban Legends, Scott's there. Flying Tiger is flying. Nobody's flying. Ah! GCB is. Eating dinner. Ah, okay, Kenny. You are good. Let's see, I guess I could go like that. Go like that. And go like that. It doesn't say who's flying though. What are you having for dinner, Kenny? I had scrambled eggs and toast and sausage. It was pretty good. I like having breakfast for dinner. Always good. Oh, hit somebody on the runway. That ain't good. Okay, that's enough of me. We'll watch Hangar 79. That little Trojan is just cooking. Cooking Kenny's dinner. Your old laptop works with the simulator? Star Citizen is calling my name again. Someone asked, that was a Newport 17. Very nice. Must have been a not the regular paint scheme. I can't say I've seen one with the trumpet on it like that. Or that's probably not a trumpet, but French horn? That'd be a French horn since it's a Newport. A French plane? I'm just guessing. Very nice, Hangar 79. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. I prefer the dives. Very nice. Gosh, what does Mrs. Chang have to say about that? Jeez. Did she say it was okay? Oh, man. Hangar 79, thank you so much. Let's see, we got David flying yet? No. The real flight? No. Scott? Scott's flying. Hey, look, Fred's in here. Fred, we haven't watched Fred yet. Let's watch Fred. Fred's a very accomplished pilot. He's got the L-39, it looks like. Coming right down the runway. Ooh, that was greasy. That was as greasy as the underside of a 65 Cadillac. With a 500. He's gonna do it again. Woo! Nice, Fred. Very nice flying, sir. Always a very good tool to just brush up if you haven't been to the field for a month or two. Just break out the real flight. Throw down a few touch and goes before you go out. Get your thumbs, worked into place a little bit. Veteran, Amp RC. How you doing tonight, man? Amp, I got a question for you. So when are we going to put the servos in that motor grader in your yard? Because that thing's cool. I'm not sure who left that behind, but woohoo! What a cool piece of equipment. Fred's got the gear up, the speed up. Keith Christie. Yeah, Amp RC has been beating the heck out of some RC cars. I'm sure it was epic at one time. I bet it cost a fortune to fix it. Does it still run? And does it got a 3208 cat in it? It's probably dead in the water. It looked like it had a flat tire too. That's bad. Unfortunately, once they become that way, the best you can do is scrap price for them. Unless you find somebody that really wants to fix it. My dad worked on heavy equipment like that. Very cool. Well, one thing at a time. Fix the bad tire. Buy a 5-gallon bucket of slime, the green stuff. Keith Christie, I hope you had a great weekend. Hate to tell you all this, but, you know, tomorrow's probably the start of the week for a lot of you. Back to the grind. Oh, that sounds really cool, Philip. I think I've seen a few of their videos before. They do stuff they dug out of the ditches and the swamps, and Cletus put a good video out today. That's good. I think all of his videos are pretty good. Although I don't, you know, I mean, I'll watch some of his videos. Not all of them. I can't imagine the stress that man is under with everything he's taken on in his life. You know, the racetrack, the flying fields, now, you know, doing the other racing. Crazy. But some people strive for that. They love that stress in their life. Not me. Fred is killing it right down the runway. Oh, man. Keith, I'm glad she's doing all right. Oh, very cool. Very cool, Philip. Yep. Memorial Day today, 2025. Very nice, Fred. Yeah, Keith, pneumonia. That's bad for elderly people. I hope she pulls through and does good. How about those Astros? Those Astros. They win a game? Are they doing good? Fred has got it locked in tonight. Thank you, Fred. We'll go back up the list. We'll watch Kenny for a while. He's done eating his dinner. Not much we can do about it. Just pray harder. Pray harder and live harder. You cannot beat death. None of us can beat it. But you can beat death in how you live. You can make life the best it's ever been. Kenny got taken out by the pole. Only thing in the field, Kenny, and you hit it. Oh, should I go like this? Oh, man. Scott Morgan. Scott the Mosquito. Mosquito down. It certainly is, Philip. But I can tell all of you that if you just apply yourself a little bit more, just a little bit more, 5%, 10%, maybe 15% more, try harder. It could mean the difference between just being good and being great. But you all know that. I don't have to tell you that. Just do the best you can. That's all we can do. Three to 1 Panthers. Nice. Yep, 0.001% more. As long as you are striving for that, I'm going to do better, I'm gonna do. Yep, just too good. Oh man. Yep. Some people apply it like lipstick, you know? Nice and red right out in front of them. uh, Kenny, I don't understand. Planes don't fly like that. They don't have any wing area. How can you do that, Kenny? Nice flying, Kenny. That T-28 doesn't really like to knife edge too well, but you got it down pat. All right, Kenny, thank you so much, my friend. CVO is still not flying. Put it back on Ty. Nah, Ty's not flying yet. I'll go right to Scott Morgan. Scott Morgan, I don't think he's part of the Morgan & Morgan law firm, but maybe he is. He's your injury lawyer. Oh, very, very nice, man. Amp, that's cool. Built the Weenie 500. You know, I didn't watch it at all. I think this is the first year I didn't really watch any racing. I spent some of the weekend gardening, getting some things planted out there, transplanted out there, cleaned up, you know. Gave the dog a bath twice. Kind of funny. I gave her a bath once. She liked it so much, like a couple hours later, I went out there and gave her another bath. Yes, sir, Fred. Shout out to all the veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice. Steak, broccoli, and mac and cheese. Well, you did good on 2 of them, Kenny. Then you had the mac and cheese and messed it all up, man. Just kidding. 235 miles an hour at Indy. Whew. Wow, wow. Nice flying, Scott. Hey, you're supposed to land it the other direction. almost had that. Up and away. RC Crazy in the house. How you doing, RC Crazy? Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Woohoo! Buzz in the tower. Is life. Is life. How you doing, man? Thank you for jumping in. I'm just here getting our wings stretched out. Definitely having my call sign is Crash Puppet. Oh man. We'll know who to look for. So Amp, I have to say, man, that's really brave of you to be jumping off that big ramp. Boy, you're catching big air. That's only for the grown-ups. No kids allowed on that ramp. That's like the high diving board at the pool, right? When we were kids. Oh, you caught the pole. Big breakage too. Yeah, that's true. I bought my wife one of those, grave diggers. Not the real expensive one, but the other one. The one that's like $300. First thing I did was hit a dang tree stump with it. Broke it. And luckily they came with a lot of parts, so I was able to fix it. Scott is a very accomplished pilot. Woo, scraping paint there. Oh, got a motor out. I don't know how that happens, but you gotta out motor. Struggling to keep it in the air. Oh, it goes in. It goes in. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Call the fire trucks. So if you follow that guy on YouTube, I think it's Ultimate Rebuilds. They rebuild planes and then donate them to flight schools and whatnot for pilots to learn. They've been working on a 401 twin, and they put that sucker in the foam with no landing gear just this last weekend. after hundreds of hours of work to the thing, you miss that one little thing. Landing gear gets stuck up on one wheel. What are you going to do? Got to put her in the dirt. Scott Morgan. Such a beautiful aircraft. Woo. Man, I'm out. I'm going to have to go get some more drink. I'll be right back. I'm thirsty. Water. We got water. I always said I was allergic to this stuff, but I guess not. Gonna take at least a couple sips of it a day, right? Yeah, it could have been. I don't think they told the reason that it failed, but that it just failed. They had done months and months and months of work just on the taxiing. High-speed taxis. Driving it, taxiing it around at the runway before they got it in the air. They brought it around and did a touch and go. Everything worked great. There's water and beer. The choice is yours. But this isn't beer, so... Keith, maybe... there's a company in Phoenix that makes beer out of the sewer water. Yeah. They do. They take the reclaimed water and they make beer out of it. I think that's a fail. You don't have to use Colorado Rocky water or anything like that, but never know. That treated reclaimed water is probably better than the water in the stream that the fish peed in. Oh, almost. Almost, Scott. Scott, thank you, sir. See, Kenny's flying. Let's watch Kenny for a little bit. Thank you for flying, Scott. Awesome plane. Kenny's got some slow flight going on. P-51 Mustang. No, they're not. Oh. City water. My water comes from in the ground, from the well, which we just replaced the tank with a new 5,500 gallon tank because our other tank was leaking. Can't have that. I don't want to wake up in the morning and not have a shower. That wouldn't be good. Gear up. Kenny is off. Nice flying there, Mr. Kenny. Kenny's got that knife edge thing down to a T. Just beautiful, Kenny. Woohoo, somebody had an A10. Very cool. Kenny, Kenny, Kenny. Very, very nice, Kenny. What happened, Kenny? You running out of gas? Ace is high. Very nice, Kenny. There's no pilot. No pilot in there. That's pretty cool the way you can do the impossible, Kenny. Yeah, Philip, who was the wiener? Oh, Fred. Hi-yo. Kenny, thank you, sir. I see CVO flying. Let's watch CVO for a few. Switch them around. David's got the A-10, the Warthog, the Flying Gatling gun, the plane built around a cannon. The real urban legend is back in the air. Beautiful flying. You know, Philip, I think if I bought any of those aircraft that have ordnances, I'd take them off and throw them away before I ever flew it. I just think it would cause so much drag that it would not fly very well. A titanium bathtub for the pilot. Yeah, they are very you can't shoot them down very easy. They'll fly with a engine gone and a wing half gone and beautiful. Just like Grease. Yeah, just a drag. Woohoo! Scott's got a C-17. Cool choices tonight, guys. Very cool. They do look really cool. I mean, if you're gonna leave it, for static to look at, just I don't know. I've never had good luck. We tried to do the Dixie Cup thing with the egg drop. That didn't work out too well for me. I guess you're supposed to pull up when you drop the egg, not pull down. Vinny, have you ever done that? Tried to do an egg drop at the field? Do any of those kind of touch and go? I saw Roland had a fun fly event and they were doing touch and goes. God, it looked like there was 8 or 10 planes in the dang runway, all going round and round. Looked like fun. Beautiful, David. A tank killer. I cracked up bad. Oh, man. It wasn't all cracked up to what I thought it was going to be. Woohoo! Yoke's on you. Oh man. You guys are funny. Very cool CVO. Inverted flight with the ordnance on, of course. Awesome flying, David. Awesome flying. Over the top and back down the runway. Bazooka Bubble, yeah. Bazooka Joe. Bubblegum Hummer. Humor. Oh. CVO, thank you so much. Switch it down here to Ty. He was just in the chat. Is he back on the sticks? Yeah, sometimes, Philip, I'll admit, sometimes I'll go out to the field and I'll be flying and I'll think I'm coming at me and I'm actually going away. It's easy to get confused. Always making the plane, zag left when it's supposed to zig right. It's very quick though. You go, oh my gosh. Holy cow. Kenny's coming in hot with the real size aircraft. Oh, that's all right. Oh, up and away. Ty, you're really getting the hang of it, man. Some new glasses. That would help a lot. Greg Rowland just got cataracts fixed, right? And he said he can really see a lot better when he flies now. That's one thing, you gotta have good eyesight. Woo, nice, Ty. Coming in hot. If you, if you ask Evan, he likes Pringles more. You know, dual purpose there with the Pringles. Can use the can to build planes with. Guys, it is almost 8:30. I'm gonna cut it at 8:30 tonight. I know everybody's got to go to work tomorrow. 20 years of welding cooking me, yeah. Good night, veteran. Good night, Amp. We'll see you next time. We'll see you on your next video. I thank you for coming in. My controller would... Oh, that's funny. Take care, my friend. Amp, have a good night. Gonna have to start a GoFundMe so we can get a tire for that grader. And a couple batteries. If so, we'll invite Philip over so he can weld us up some protection. It's not a dozer, but it would work. Very nice, Ty. Philip, thank you, sir. You have a great week coming up. And say hi to the horses for me. And I hope you can get out and fly soon again. That's a nice little spot that you got, Philip. If that was by my house, I'd fly there every day. Ty. Oh, nice, Ty. Right to the inverted flight. Up and away. Very nice flying, Ty. Yeah, I watching Ty. I can tell he's using rudder. You know, I have to say, when I first started flying, I was just one of those yank and bank, fly with the right stick, and that's it. Put it to full throttle or half throttle and leave it there, and don't touch that stick again. But it does help to learn how to use that rudder. Very cool, Philip. Have a great week. Have a great week, Philip. We'll see you next time, man. Ty is cranking them out. Well, guys, a couple minutes left. I think I'll leave the multiplayer room open if you guys want to fly still. Ooh. Almost. Almost had it. Take care, David. Tell Crystal I said hi. Both have a wonderful week. Keith, Christy, Fred, Philip. I'm grateful to all you guys, man. Thank you so much for being here, hanging out. But I think we'll call it a night. I'm tired. Been a long day. You guys have a good one. I appreciate all of you. Every single one of you. Thanks for coming in and flying Ty. Ty Fighter. He'll be doing touch and goes all next week. Okay, guys. JCB. Take care. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time. Next Monday. Regular time, 6:30. You guys all have a great one, all right? Peace. Okay, where's the button? Where's the button?